Welcome to the Alford Media Services demonstration on iOS mirroring technologies. Today we're going to show you currently the devices that you can mirror straight to screen during your show or next event. Starting with the iPhone 4S and going all the way through to the brand new iPad mini, Michael Saperton and I are going to show you what the capabilities are, how the technology works, and how you can use it on your next show. First, we're going to start with getting to mirroring on the iPhone 4S. Simply push the home button twice. Swipe 2 times until you see the AirPlay icon. Click on it. Click on your Apple TV. Turn on mirroring. And once you select done, you'll see that your home screen is mirrored up on the big screen. And all the features and functions of your phone are duplicated up on the screen in the show. Now we want to show you hardwired mirroring using the brand new iPhone 5. Keep in mind the iPhone 5 will do all of the same things wirelessly that the iPhone 4S did, but we wanted to show you this new Lightning connector using Apple's digital AV adapter and how you can go to the screen using a hardwire instead of wireless. Simply plug in the Lightning connector into your phone. I'm going to sneak in here. You're going to see a blue bar show up at the top of the screen on the iPhone, which shows you that the adapter is plugged in and is now sending a signal out to the screen. Okay, great. Now we're up here, we're mirrored on the screen. You can see all of our icons. You can go back and forth, everything that's on the phone. A few of the different things that we can do is I can go into the video app here, and I can play a video. And as you can see, no matter how I hold the phone, we're still seeing full HD video coming out. Now, one thing I would like to point out is when we are playing back video off an iOS device, an iPhone or an iPad, we're putting it out at 720p. It's in HD, it's in 720p, but we're not outputting at 1080. Just a little thing for you to keep in mind, but you will be able to see HD video coming out of any iOS device that you're mirroring. Now I'm going to pop back out of here real quick. We could go in and look at a web page. I can turn it sideways, get a little more screen real estate there, read the copy a little bit better. Everybody in the audience could see what I'm doing, and I'm just on a phone. I'm going to come back to the home screen again, and let's go into one of my favorite apps, the Alford calculator. I'm going to start that over and type in a little bit of data here. Put in a 60 by 20 and pick a projector. Why not 1280 by 960? Why not? And then I'll get my numbers and I can get a good idea of what my screen's going to need to be. Come back out to the home screen, and that gives you an idea of what you can do with the iPhone 5. Wireless or wired, you're going to be able to mirror your devices up on the screen and do your presentation. A reason you may choose wired is you're nervous about doing wireless or you're not sure about the wireless connectivity. Another thing to keep in mind is all of our wireless access points are password protected. The only devices allowed to use that wireless signal are the ones being used for mirroring up on the stage. However, if you're more comfortable with a wired signal or you don't think you're going to walk away from the podium, feel free to use the wired connection and have that security of having it plugged in. If not, we've got a bunch of wireless options to show you.
This is the iPad 2. It's still a very viable mirroring device. It's one of the original iPads that could do home screen mirroring. You can still scroll around and still use it for presentations, but why not we have a little bit of fun here? We'll start here, for instance, Angry Birds. This is a great way to have fun and present your game up on the screen. Do a little team building. Maybe we can compete against each other. Put a couple of iPad 2s up on the screen at the same time. Anyway, let me go ahead and squeeze that down.
Another thing we wanted to show you is the iPad 3, which is still a very new device, but we wanted to go ahead and examine the hardwiring options for the iPad as well. Now, as you can see, we've got the digital AV adapter again, but this one has the old 30-pin connector that we're all familiar with. Now, one other caveat here. There are 2 digital AV adapters with 30-pin connectors. There's one for the iPad 2, and now there's one for the iPad 3, so you have to know the difference. We carry both. We carry digital AV adapters for the iPad 2. We carry digital AV adapters for the iPad 3. So I'm using the digital AV adapter for the 3. The big difference is when you're mirroring with an iPad 3, you need its adapter to be sure you can put out the highest video and all the home screen mirroring options. Now, this is what you've seen before. Once we're mirroring, regardless of the device, you're seeing everything that happens on your device's home screen up on the big screen. So once again, I can go into one of my favorite apps, the Alford Calc, and we can see the actual full iPad version here. I'm going to go ahead and rotate it up, And if I click on my little screen size panel, we get the rest of the app, and I can turn it back horizontally. So when you're getting into an iPad, mirroring with the phones is great and very useful, but when you're getting into an iPad, you're showing all of your content as full screen and as big as you can do it. Once again, we can come back in and we can play a video, and I can look at the service culture video, and I'm coming out hardwired on my iPad 3, and I'm playing it out full screen, and we're watching it in full HD. You can scrub through videos. You can do anything that you normally do on your device up on the big screen. Let me come back out of here again. Every time you turn and rotate the device, it's going to go horizontal or vertical depending on your orientation and how you're holding it. You can show Netflix. You can go into email. You can work on your calendar. You can go into Kindle and show a book. You can show your company's latest app and how it works and what it's doing simply by doing the mirroring. So here we go, iPad 3, it's a Retina display. We're still seeing it full screen here, and we're doing the 30-pin digital AV adapter to do a hardwired option HDMI out to our switchers.
This is the new 4th generation iPad. This device also mirrors quite easily, both hardwire and wirelessly. I'm going to quickly demonstrate how to get to the wireless mirroring. And hit the home screen twice, press AirPlay. We're selecting the Apple network that we're on here, TV1, turning on mirroring, and quite simply, there we are. And we're mirrored just like we are in the other devices.
We've saved the best for last. Now we wanted to show you one of the coolest devices for iOS mirroring, the brand new iPad mini. And as you can see, it's just as small and cool as everybody talks about. It's got the cool anodized black back cover. It fits in my hands about the size of a paperback book. And guess what? It does all the same things that its big brother, the iPad, can do. As you can see, we're mirrored up on the screen. I can do it portrait, landscape, either way, go back and forth. The screen size, the resolution up on the screen is exactly the same as you would get off of an iPad. It's still the 1024 by 768. So just because the device is smaller doesn't mean your screen image is any smaller. So you can go through and do all the same things you've done on the iPad and have it up on the screen, and it's honestly a little bit easier presentation tool. It fits in your hand. You can set it down. You can pick it up. You can play your games. You can show websites. You can show apps. Hopefully you've seen all of the different things you can do with iOS mirroring on ShowSite. Here at Alford Media, we're proud to provide these solutions to you. So on your next show, give us a call and we'll get your image up on the big screen. Thank you.